Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, Pro Bowl predictions.
Hi, this is Dylan, and thanks for watching NFL Updates Express. This is the Pro Bowl in Hawaii for 2014. It's Team Rice versus Team Sanders. For those of you who didn't know, this year it was an unconference draft, and Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders were the captains for these teams. So, who do you think will win? Well, you can post that in the comments. But I think that Team Sanders will win. Overall, I feel they have a much better team than Jerry Rice. First off, you can take a look at his defense. He had so many threats, it wasn't even funny. He had J.J. Watt, Luke Kuechly. He had Ndamukong Suh. He had so many. I can't believe he got all these studs on defense. His offense was solid with quarterback Andrew Luck and running back Jamal Charles, but Rice had a good offense too. Rice's defense, however, had a bunch of people who you could easily look at and say, who is that? So, overall, I think Sanders has a better team and a much better shot of winning the Pro Bowl than Jerry Rice.
It's new. It's non-conference. It's the 2014 Pro Bowl. It's going to be a great game if they try this year. And with guys like Drew Brees, Josh Gordon, Alshon Jeffrey, Patrick Peterson, Darrelle Revis, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, and a bunch of others, this game will be extremely exciting. Obviously, both teams have a ton of talent, as these are the best players in the NFL. And Team Rice looks pretty good, with Brandon Marshall, Larry Fitz, Tony Gonzalez, Phillip Rivers. I mean, it's just stacked. But on Team Sanders, you have guys like Ndamukong Suh, J.J. Watt, Patrick Peterson, Cam Newton, Andrew Luck. It's just unbelievable. Both teams have stellar special teams as well and offensive linemen, and this game should be close. But I think I'm going to take Team Sanders in this one. I think they have a better defensive line, better defense overall, and their offense is amazing too. So I think Team Sanders will pull it out.
My impact player for the Pro Bowl 2014 is easily the wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns, Josh Gordon. Now, after coming off a monster year when many people didn't really expect it, I think you want to prove something that he will still be a threat in years to come, and will show off in the Pro Bowl his stuff. I feel like some of the cornerbacks on the other side of the ball will be able to handle him, but I feel like the ball will be coming his way a lot. So look for those connections throughout the entire game. Brees to Gordon. You also see Brees to Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham is another impact player, and I believe he will at least get one touchdown in this Pro Bowl.
The impact players of this game, well, for on the defensive side, I would say the entire defensive line of Team Sanders on their first string, with an amazing guys like J.J. Watt, Ndamukong Suh, Gerald McCoy, and the Kraken Greg Hardy. This will be an amazing defensive line, and if they actually try at the Pro Bowl this year, this will be a vicious pass rush. On Team Rice, I would have to say Alshon Jeffrey. He has made some unbelievable catches this year, and maybe he has one more spectacular catch for us to enjoy at the Pro Bowl this year. Alright, let's recap the Pro Bowl teams. For Team Rice, on offense we have Mike Tolbert, Drew Brees, LaShawn McCoy, Josh Gordon, Joe Thomas, Jari Evans, Ryan Khalil, Ben Grubbs, Tyron Smith, Jimmy Graham, Alshon Jeffrey. Second string offense, we have Phillip Rivers, DeMarco Murray, Brandon Marshall, Jordan Gross, Evan Mathis, Nick Mangold, Tony Gonzalez, and Larry Fitz. And we also have Alex Smith and Matt Forte. On the defensive side of things, for first string, we have Joe Hayden, Robert Quinn, Jason Hatcher, Marcel Darius, Cameron Jordan, Brandon Flowers, Robert Mathis, Vontez Burfict, Justin Houston, Eric Reed, and Jerry Spurt. Second string, we have Antonio Cromartie, Cameron Wake, Kyle Williams, Alteron Werner, John Abraham, Derek Johnson, and Antrell Roll. For special teams, we have Steven Gostkowski, Johnny Hecker, Dexter McCluster, Matt Overton, and Justin Bethel. For Team Sanders, we have Marcel Reese, Andrew Luck, Jamal Charles, Dez Bryant, Dwayne Brown, Marshall Yonda, Mike Pouncey, Logan Mankins, Trent Williams, Jordan Cameron, and AJ Green. Second string offense, we have Cam Newton, Eddie Lacy, Antonio Brown, Brandon Albert, Kyle Long, Alex Mack, Jason Witten, and Deshaun Jackson, along with Alfred Morris and Nick Foles. Special teams, we have Justin Tucker, Brandon Fields, Cordell Patterson, J.J. Jansen, and Matthew Slater. On the defensive side of things, we have Patrick Peterson, J.J. Watt, and Ndamukong Suh, Gerald McCoy, Greg Hardy, Darrelle Revis, Tamba Hali, Luke Kuechly, Terrell Suggs, Eric Berry, and Eric Weddle. Second string defense, we have Brent Grimes, Mario Williams, Dontari Poe, Tim Jennings, Brian Arakpo, Paul Pleslusny, and TJ Ward. In the conference championship recap, we first had the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots, with the Broncos coming out on top 26-16, with the Broncos having a 20-3 lead, but the New England Patriots rallied, only to fall to the Denver Broncos after the Broncos had 2 field goals late to ice the game. Then we had the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks, with the Niners being up a lot of the game, but then a 4th down and long pass for Russell Wilson gave the Seahawks a lead that they would not relinquish, and the Seahawks were headed to the Super Bowl, and a last-minute finish was when Richard Sherman got the game-winning tip to Malcolm Smith for the interception, as the Seahawks hold on 23-17.